Allentown, Pennsylvania, the backdrop for tonight's Saturday night at Ringside Live. Welcoming everyone to our Rwl Sn Rl. Wally Cardell, Johnny Bianco, and GM Tex Lynch all back together for tonight's 2 hours of raucous RWL wrestling action. Guys, we're just a few weeks ahead of the 2020 First Week Revenge World Tour, starting in July up north in Canada. And things have really shaken up since the Memorial Day Salute Supercard. So, Tex, what do you and Rage GM Herc Rose foresee in your Palantirs?
Well, first of all, let me say welcome back, guys. I missed you. And, as far as foreseeing the future, Wally, even a general manager can't do that. I mean, these things, these cards get set up sometimes minutes ahead of the matches, so there's just no way.
More about that later. Meantime, it's bell time. And in our card opener tonight, it's a Legends Division matchup between the Clawmaster, Baron Von Raschke, and the human wrecking machine, Zeus.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 281 pounds, Aaron Von Raschke.
Dreaded master of the Iron Claw, a finishing move that's been replicated by many, but no one has used it to greater effect than Baron Von Raschke, who's sent plenty of opponents down to defeat through his use of the claw.
Von Raschke was a mainstay in Bert Gagne's AWA, but has maintained his impact within our WL's Legends division, and I'm kinda looking forward to this first-time encounter between the Baron and Zeus.
Right off the bat, I'll tell you, I'm favoring the Baron here. I mean, Zeus is big and strong and powerful and all of that stuff, but he's also big and clumsy and slow. He's no match for the experience of Von Raschke.
Accompanied by Eric Bischoff from Parts Unknown, weighing in at 305 pounds, the human wrecking machine, Zeus!
Well, so it's to be a big, brutal battle of the big bad Baldies here with Zeus, the human wrecking machine, coming in over here, getting ready to wrestle with Baron Von Raschke, and Eric Bischoff's going to be at ringside. You know you got to watch Easy when he's at ringside, so I'm sure the Baron's going to keep an extra eye on him.
If Zeus didn't have Bischoff standing ringside, I'd say he had zero chance against the Baron, but we all know Eric Bischoff.
Here's hoping Von Raschke saves at least one Iron Claw for Bischoff as well. Wouldn't mind seeing that myself.
Right, the Baron's ready, Zeus is ready, and we are ready for our opening matchup. And here we go. The bell sounds, Zeus charges, misses with a kick. Von Raschke opens up with a series of punches and chops, takes Zeus down the clothesline, goes for a pin in 8 seconds. Well, I could have told you that was going to happen. Von Raschke takes a kick to the head from Zeus. Zeus goes into an abdominal stretch. Don't know what he thinks he's going to do here. Hip toss from the Baron. Von Raschke moves in on Zeus. Overhand right, clubbing blow takes Zeus down to the canvas. He clumsily gets back up again. I told you he was clumsy hard right to the midsection. And back into that abdominal stretch. Almost guarantees we're going to see another hip toss here. And there it is. Von Raschke. Predictable, if anything. Blatant choke from the Baron. Well, there won't be no politeness in this one. Knee to the back. Eric Bischoff watching the situation carefully. Waiting for his opportunity to strike, no doubt. The Baron takes it up to the top rope. Zeus slowly getting to his feet here. And here goes the Baron. A double axe handle finds the mark on that big old bald head in need of the skull from Baron Von Raschke. And Zeus again misses with the tie-up. Dives a knee into the midsection. The Baron locks him up, whips him to the ropes. And another hip toss from Baron Von Raschke as he beats his feet on the Mississippi mud. And, oh man, just gouge him in the face. Yeah, the Baron's an old hand, man. Eric Bischoff immediately launches into a discussion with the Baron, no doubt regarding his tactics. Now, tough luck. The Baron steps outside. Zeus goes after him. Von Raschke catches the knee to the midsection. Zeus has him up. Good look at this. The Baron counters it. Von Raschke rounds him up again. Knee to the midsection from Zeus. And up over the shoulders goes the Baron. Head first into the apron. Doesn't break. He could have gone into the ring post. Zeus rounds him up again. Hard right, a couple of kicks, and overhand double axe handle, and an overhand right takes the Baron down to the floor. Zeus building up a head of steam here. Oh man, right into the ring post. Zeus back inside the Baron, not far behind. Lock up. Zeus. Scoop slams the Baron. Follows it up with a couple of sadistic stomps to the head. Von Raschke quickly back to his feet. Gets caught now. Bear hug slam right there. Zeus really starting to open up now. After the Baron had the advantage for most of the match. Kicks to the gut from Baron Von Raschke. Zeus goes in with a blatant choke. Referee trying to break it up. Doesn't luck with that. Zeus gets his way up lumberingly to the top rope here. And here he goes. Does land the elbow drop right on the back of the Baron. Zeus rounds him up again. Up into the bear hug here. Baron Von Raschke will find a way out in a rip of a hurry here or tap. Or pass out. The Baron opens up with a series of chops to the skull here. Double ear clap finally. Clears the air. Baron, the shoulder tackle. And back into another choke. Won't be long before we see that iron claw. Drives a knee into the head. Baron Von Raschke. Gets countered with an elbow low to the gut. Zeus misses with the kick. Connects with a double choke lift and slams the Baron down to the ground. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Will. Von Raschke, experienced veteran, manages to find his way out of a pinning predicament here. Elbows to the midsection for Zeus. Von Raschke whips him to the ropes. Another high hip toss. Knee to the head. The Baron looks like he might be ready to wrap things up here. Second rope. Beautiful fist drop that busts Zeus open. Baron going for the cover. 1, 2. Shut up. How the hell did he do that? Von Raschke's asking the same question to the heavens here. As Zeus makes his way back up to his feet, the Baron quickly back onto the situation here into a headlock punch. Goes behind, breaks the back of Von Raschke. Yeah, the Baron using every trick in the book here. Zeus out there on the apron. Von Raschke hangs him off the top rope. Makes his way outside. Rounds Zeus up. Baron Von Raschke, rolling Zeus back into the ring, follows him back in himself. Rounds him up on Zeus, away with counter slams Von Raschke face first into the mat. Devastating right. This ain't good. Zeus makes his way up to the top. Comes all the way down, misses with the elbow drop. Von Raschke quickly back to his feet here. The Baron. Look, he's choking. Eric Bischoff, here we go again. Bish, back to his feet, crying and complaining to the Baron. And Zeus out there on the floor. Don't know what's going to happen here. Bischoff needs to be removed. Zeus connects with a running kick on the outside. Rounds the Baron up, locks him up, right into the barricades. Now grinding, facing the Baron into the mats. Zeus, sort of a little display of arrogance and power here. But he's only been marginally in control, so I don't know what he's showing off about. Rounds the Baron up. Into the ring post. Oh, man. Look at the gash on Baron Von Raschke's head. He is busted open bad. collision with Eric Bischoff. He could have called a DQ right on that referee. Baron back inside, but he is busted open bad. Zeus. Oh, what a slam that was right there. Oh. Now Zeus, definite advantage to Baron, rolls out onto the floor. He is helpless. And Eric Bischoff getting involved here in the middle just messed Zeus up. I'm telling you, Bischoff needs to get the hell out of there. Slam face first into the mat, goes with Baron. Eric Bischoff watching on. Sicko. Oh, hard shot in the gut from Von Raschke. Baron has him up vertical suplex out there on the floor. Eric Bischoff not daring to go near the Baron. Not right now, anyway. Zeus escorted back into the ring by the Baron. Makes his way back inside. Takes himself up to the top rope. Zeus just getting to his feet. Here we go. The double axe handle does the mark again. And again, here we go again. Eric Bischoff one more time. And oh, here it is, the distraction that he'd been waiting for. Zeus goes for the cover. 1, 2, and oh, man. Oh, Zeus wins this one by pinfall.
Here is your winner, the Human.
Looks like Easy has been taking lessons on weaseling from Bobby Heenan. The Baron had this one, delivered the double axe handle, and Bischoff just knew Von Raschke would have locked in the claw on Zeus. He chose the exact right time to pull a distraction, and it worked like a charm. Point 1, Bischoff should have been ejected from ringside. And 2, forgive me, but RWL has got some of the worst ring officials I've ever seen in pro wrestling, and if 1 and 2 were fixed, Baron Von Raschke would have taken Zeus out.
As we continue, our first tag match of a tag team heavy card with Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans, set to lock up with Jay and Ace, the Vandal Brothers.
Been a month since we've seen the Samoans take on the Guns Brothers, and the Vandals, well, Gary Hart's had them training for almost 4 months after their last match with the Cobra Corps.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Captain, Luis Aldo. At a combined weight of 645 pounds, the Wild Samoans.
The Vandals were a pretty hard team when Gary Hart got them from MJ Ferrantino. So even more training could mean Playboy is prepping them for tag team gold contention.
Gary said to me, the Vandals are ready. I told him, okay, fine. Who do you want? He said, give me the Wild Samoans. And I'm like, you must be getting them ready for something. Oh, man.
And their opponents, accompanied by the player, Gary Hart. At a combined weight of 545 pounds.
Wanton Jay and Vicious Ace Vandal, former tag team champions. The only tag team in our WL history to compete into matches in one night, winning both with flying colors, and if Gary Hart has them, training that intensely. And as for this match with the Samoans, you can be sure Playboy Gary Hart is looking to make an impact since his return last December in Memphis Million.
He has the Vandals, he's got Haas and Dr. Zodiac. Maybe after 6 months, Hart's ready to make a move.
Well, the first thing they're going to have to do is get past Alpha and Sika. And that's not exactly easy. Here we go, the bell rings. And it's Jay. And Alpha starting us off, and Alpha with a drop kick on Jay Vandal. Jay counters with a shot to the midsection. Whips Alpha to the far corner. Alpha counters with an elbow. Oh, man, spinning heel kick. In comes Sika on the tag. And, oh, man. Jay Vandal getting his butt handed to him here. Locks it up. Sika. Oh, quick with the counter and a kick to the midsection again and a headbutt. Samoan-style headbutt that takes Jay Vandal back down to the canvas. The Wild Samoans, oh, man, they've been tearing the place up for years. Sika up on the second rope here. Jay Vandal getting back to his feet. Off we go. Double axe handle to the back of the head. Oh, man. Jay Jay Vandal got clocked a beauty right there and I stomped him. Oh, man. He got busted open early and, Zika sadistically working on the injury. That's the Wild Samoans for you. Locks it up. Escorts Jay Vandal to the Wild Samoans corner. Jay gets countered but cheap shotted. Drives a knee into Zika's gut. Has him up long. And Jay Vandal responds with a series of rib breakers. Chucks Zika away and in comes Ace Vandal on the tag. Ace, catches a spinning heel kick. Zika comes off the ropes. Oh, man, another headbutt. Oh, the Samoans are crazy. Oh, man, just beating Ace Vandal's head into the mat. Tags in Afa. Battle of brothers here. Oh, man. Ace Vandal drives a knee into the ribs of Afa. Afa counters with elbows to the gut. Locks it up. Again. Ace Vandal counters. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2. Ace Vandal tries and fails to get the clothesline. Gets whipped to the ropes. Oh, Samoan drop. And Afa quickly back to his feet and another headbutt. Ace Vandal having his problems here. But Ace comes back strong. Look at this. Double underhook suplex. And the big Samoan goes for the cover. 1. Just a 1. Now, Playboy Gary Hart has been training these guys, so let's see how it all works out. Wanting Jay in there now. Jay drives back into the turnbuckle, goes for the cover. See this, they're pinning a lot. Frequent pins. Oh, man. Misses with the splash. Afa back to his feet. Spinning heel kick one more time. Tags out. In comes Zika. Misses with the spinning heel kick. Jay Vandal, a sidewalk slam. Locks it up. Has Afa up. Oh, backbreaker. And now stretching the big Samoan out. Playboy Gary Hart liking what he sees here. Jay Vandal has him all the way up. He's taking his sweet time with the project. One of those long, stalling vertical suplexes that we love so. And there it is. Bam. Afa hits the mat hard. Counters with a kick to the head, though. Rounds Jay up. An inverted Russian leg sweep. Jay trying to find a tag, but it's no use. Afa won't let him do it. Jay rolls out onto the floor. In comes Zika on the tag. Goes after Ace Vandal. Meanwhile, Jay has recovered and makes his way back inside. Locks it up. And here we go. Up against the ropes. Jay Vandal whips him to the ropes, misses with the elbow. Connects with a forearm. Here we go. Drives the knee. Afa into the canvas. And here we go again. Oh, man, wanting Jay up on the top rope. Oh, man. Flying shoulder tackle from 10 feet up, death from above. Man, the Vandal's not fooling around here. One Jay going to work on the legs of Afa on the outside. Playboy Gary Hart definitely been doing his homework with these fellas. Manhandling the Samoans, come on, that's something. Yeah, look at this one. Jay Vandal telling the crowd, yeah, that's what's up. Oh, gets countered. Catches a shoulder and falls back onto the floor. Jay didn't like that. Zika comes in on the tag, spears him. Oh. Jay having his problems. Tags in Ace Vandal. Zika comes back down. Oh, man, catches a neck breaker. Ace Vandal rounds him up. Afa, whoa, catches a hard fist. Vandal, running neckbreaker. Basement dropkick. Determined to keep Alpha down on the mat. Gathers him up. Whip to the ropes. There's that elbow. He is keeping Alpha down on the mat. Going to work on the arms and legs of the big Samoan here. Off the ropes. Here we go. Nails the splash. Wow. Okay, here we go. Does it again. Repeat performance. Oh, he's going for the encore. Going for the trifecta and nails it. Oh, man. Ace Vandal. In comes Sika on the tag. Alpha just basically destroyed, taking him forever to get out of here. Sika, the back body drop on Ace Vandal, a kick to the back of the head. Misses with the knee. And Ace fails to catch that neck breaker, winds up catching a short choke slam and a headbutt. Oh, man, Ace Vandal is busted open now. Sika firing on all cylinders here. He's got him up over the shoulder. Oh, man, just dumped him like a bag of garbage. He rounds him up again. Ace Vandal being escorted to this wild Samoan's corner. And, catches a cheap shot. Alpha on the outside, Sika with another headbutt. Takes him down, goes for the cover, hooks the leg. One. No, Ace Vandal quickly grabbing that bottom rope. Causing the referee to call for the break. Sika rounds him up. Ace counters with a headbutt of his own. Look, I can do that too. Pitches Sika across the ring. Gathers him back up again. Has him up. Sidewalk slam from Ace Vandal. Now Big Ace. Rounding the big Samoan up one more time, locks him up. Looks like he's going to try to haul him to the Vandal brothers' part of town. Here we go. Wanton Jay in on the tag. A little bit of double team action from the Vandal brothers. Dual vandalism, stereo back body drop. Now Jay has him up. Look at this. Running power slam. Sika is in all kind of trouble. Here comes Ace Vandal one more time on the tag. See that, man? Slammed him a beauty, busted him open and everything. One. Alpha there to make the save. But Sika is busted open and he's hurt. Oh, man. Quick counter. Stomp to the midsection. Sika off the ropes. Nails him with a splash. Before stepping out and tagging in Alpha. Ace Vandal back to his feet. Alpha misses with the spear, catches a hard right that spins him around. Look at this. German suplex followed by a short arm clothesline. And in comes Wanton Jay Vandal one more time. Jay quickly going to work on the fallen Samoan. Alpha being gathered up here. Here we go. Woohoo! Discus punch and a beauty. Off the ropes goes Jay. Big splash right in the center of the ring. Jay steps out. In comes Ace again. Tag early, tag often. It's a winning strategy, and the Vandal brothers are using it to the max. Whoa, look at this. Here we go. Another one of those beautiful slams. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. But no. Sika there to spoil it. Now Jay and Sika battling it out. As Alpha gets caught in a heel hold from Ace Vandal. Way he's going to get the Samoan to tap. Releases the hold. Goes right back to work on the limbs. Now it's Alpha that's in big trouble. The Vandal brothers definitely lit up here. Oh man, by his ankle just hauled across the ring. Ace Vandal deciding what he's going to do here. Takes himself up to the top. High risk stuff coming. Elbow drop right to the chest of the big Samoan. Going for the cover, hooks the leg. One. Two, and that is all she wrote. The Vandal brothers pull off an upset over the wild Samoans.
Here are your winners.
Jay and Ace regroup after the Samoans came on strong in the early goings and come back to just do what they're known for by vandalizing Alpha and Sika. looks as if the Vandals might try moving up the ladder some after that performance.
The Vandal brothers totally refusing to take no for an answer against the Samoans, and those to face painted barrel-chested gorillas look like they're ready to kick us and take names. Who do you guess they'll target next?
Like I said earlier, Wally, I don't like to play El Predicto, but if I had to go with my gut instincts, I would see the Vandal brothers going after Wild Fortune. But that's just my theory. Hey, folks, we got a lot more coming, so stick around. We'll be right back with more.
Up next, another tag match. And this one sets to fan-favorite teams against one another as Big Jim Hondo and the Great Ramula square off against Jim Dandy and Billy White Moon. Best of the West.
And man, I saw that 8-man tag between Best of the West and the Unholy Trinity on Rage. What a win for Best of the West, who really cut loose on Dutch Mantel and his bunch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, on the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, Big Jim Hawkins and the Great Rwl.
I swear to my grandma, guys, we are going to see that woman fired one day. But anyway, Big Jim Hondo and the Great Ramula, RWL Hall of Famers, the veteran tag team of the Hawaiian Lion and the Star of Hyderabad. And everybody just loves this team. They got chemistry, they got personality, they've just got everything, and the fans just love them. And, well, the fans also love Best of the West, but this is a question of advancement here. This is a question of who's going forward. And, well, one of these two teams is going to have to sit back while the other one advances, and that's what this match is all about.
And their opponents, accompanied by Smokey Horton. At a combined weight of 518 pounds, Billy White Moore, Smokey, and Jim Dan D. Deaver.
I'll admit, these two teams are a fairly even match pegs. Shame one of them's gotta take a fall here. But yeah, personality, chemistry, and each side's got its advantages. Hondo and Ramula are former RWL tag champs a few times over, but Best of the West has runaway star Billy White Moon. The fan base has to be split down the middle on this one.
Fan base ain't the only one split down the middle. I like both these teams, and I hate to see one of them take the fall. But here we go. Business is business, and business must grow. Billy White Moon locks it up. But the Hawaiian Lion, they're clinched. The referee's gonna have to break them up. Everybody breaks clean, playing nice. Billy White Moon, side suplex on the Hawaiian Lion. Hondo with a back body drop. White Moon steps out, steps back in quickly. Elbow to the face. Hondo goes behind. Oh man, White Moon snap there into a headlock. Look at that, man. Whoa, they split up quick. That was, yeah, these guys are for real wrestlers, man. Whoa, Hondo with a kick to the head. White Moon counters with an elbow. Whips Hondo back into the corner. Hondo quickly escapes the corner yet again. Whips White Moon into his team's corner. White Moon escapes. And again, whips Hondo back into his team's corner. Hondo again escapes. And counter whips Billy White Moon into his team's corner. White Moon again escapes. Hondo counters, breaking the monotony. Here we go. Head first into the buckle goes Billy White Moon, but he counters again. You're kidding. Whips Hondo back into the corner. Hondo counters again. Oh, man. Hondo's had enough of this stupid game. He's taking Billy White Moon back. Snapmare. And, oh, man, White Moon counters, but he didn't go into the corner again. Oh, but he's going to whip Hondo back into the corner one more time. This time, we got Jim Dandy coming in off the tag, and here we go. Double back body drop from Big Jim Hondo, and now it's Jim Dandy and Jim Hondo. Battle of the Jims here. Oh, Nasty leg breaker. Well, Jim Dandy. He's son of Cowboy Bob Deakins, the late Cowboy Bob Deakins, who's carrying on the tradition with the son of Chief Sam Whitemoon, who works in the front office now. Hondo tags in Rwl. Here comes Rwl. Whoa. Tried to stop Dandy and couldn't do it. Oh. Dandy gets countered. Rwl tries again with a hard shot. Whips Big Jim to the ropes. Oh, Jim Dandy goes down. Elbow drop. Missed by Rwl. Jim Dandy tags him with a knee breaker. Tags Billy Whitemoon in. The great Rwl is rounded up. Oh, hard chop. Billy Whitemoon. But Rwl counters. Takes him down with a hard clothesline. Rounds Billy Whitemoon up. Billy Whitemoon sweeps the leg, hauls it up to the stomp. Rwl countering with an arm breaker. Whips Billy Whitemoon into his team's corner. Here we go again. Billy Whitemoon counters. Oh no, Rwl says, no, we ain't playing that game today. Had enough of that, seen Jim do it enough times. Rwl, snap DDT. Star of Hyderabad goes for the cover. 1, 2. Woo. A little bit premature for a 2 count, but whatever. Here we go. Billy Whitemoon back to his feet. Tags Rwl with a hard shot. Rwl whipped to the corner. Rwl counters and escapes the corner. Follows it up with a forearm smash. And in comes Jim Dandy Deakins. Oh, man. Shoulder tackle takes Rwl down hard. Jim Dandy smashes. Here we go. Everybody counting to 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little Sesame Street for y'all. All right. Rwl whips Jim Dandy in the corner. Jim Dandy counters. A couple of hard right hands. And here we go. Little bunkhouse brawling right here. And Jim Dandy Deakins takes Rwl down. Rwl is busted open. Jim Dandy covers 1, 2. Neither one of these teams playing around over here. Jim Dandy goes right back to a little bionic elbow out of the Dusty Rhodes playbook. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Oh, man, almost a 2, but Big Jim Hondo spoils that one. Jim Dandy goes behind. Hondo counters with elbows, takes himself back out of the equation. And Jim Dandy, oh, look at this, gets taken down by Rwl with an arm break. Oh, man, Rwul's bleeding bad. Rwl whipped into the corner. Jim Dandy gets countered and, oh, man, jawjacker. And, oh, look at this. Jim Dandy with another counter and into a running bulldog right into that injury site. And the great Rwl tags in Billy Whitemoon. Whitemoon tries to gather him up, but the great Rwl again working on the arm of Billy Whitemoon. Billy Whitemoon counters and goes behind, turns him around, whips Rwl back into the best of the West corner. Here we go. It's Unicorn Stampede time. A whole bunch of flying tags and a whole bunch of stomps and all at the expense of the great Rwl. Rwl is in huge trouble here. Whitemoon and Deakins just tagging him, and here we go. The big finish. Double boots to the face. And Rwl, he was bleeding before, he's bleeding worse now. Here goes the cover. 1, 2. Oh, shit. How? I don't understand it. But hey, Jim Dandy, he's on a roll, and Rwl could be in a big fix right here. Whips Jim Dandy to his corner. Finally connects with a clothesline and takes him down. Rwl gets countered. Jim Dandy takes him down with a short arm clothesline. And here we go. Big Jim Hondo comes in off the tag. Whoop. Got caught up in a slam by Jim Dandy. Any comeback just got smashed right there. Sweeps the leg, does Big Jim Hondo. Oh, man, I think he might have hurt Jim Dandy bad on that one. Dandy counters with an elbow. Hondo counters with a hard right. whips him into the corner, follows it up with another clothesline. Following up on White Moon's clothesline, and Big Jim Hondo sets him up. He's got him over the shoulders. Oh, here we go. Michinoku driver going for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, almost. Big Jim Hondo with a neck breaker on Jim Dandy. And Jim Dandy tags in Billy White Moon. Here comes Billy with a running drop kick. Another running drop kick. And a third running drop kick. Hondo quickly trying to get back to his feet. Oh man, Billy White Moon. He is in a rage right here. Oh man, big kick right there from Big Jim Hondo, the Hawaiian Lion. Rounds Billy White Moon up. Man, Billy White Moon is a mess. Oh, DDT right on the head. Oh man, this is not good at all. White Moon whipped into the corner. Oh man. A little bit of payback here as Hondo and Rwl team up for a little unicorn stampede party of their own. Just putting the boots to Billy White Moon. Now, Billy White Moon definitely not in a good place right now. Hondo whips Rwl into the corner, and there goes Billy White Moon. And Rwl quickly going for a pin. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Oh, man, look at these two. Battered, bleeding, and oh, man. Rwl up over the shoulders, but White Moon counters, escapes, and shot. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, knee to the skull. Oh, look. Oh, what did he do to his arm? Oh, man. Oh, man. Billy White Moon. Oh, man. The Great Rwl's arm is badly hurt, and he's about to take a top rope superplex. Oh, man. Oh, my. Oh, look at that. Oh, he is hurt bad. Oh, Rwl's all messed up. Oh. Rwl somehow snaps his arm back into place. His shoulder was definitely dislocated. He's going to have to see a doctor after that. White Moon takes him down to the floor. Billy White Moon whips the Great Rwl in. Man, I hope this match is over soon. Both these guys are all messed up. Elbow to the face. White Moon has him up. Oh man, double knee breaker. Now Billy White Moon squirts the Great Rwl to center ring. 1, 2. Man, what the hell? Unbelievable. Rwl with a hard shot to the midsection. And a backbreaker on Billy White Moon. Oh, these two. Oh, there's some animus between these guys. Man, Billy White Moon. Oh, wow. Sweeps the leg, does Billy White Moon. Rounds the Great Rwl back up. Whips him into the Best of the West corner. Rwl counters. White Moon counters. Whips Rwl back into the Best of the West corner. Waiting patiently to see, man, the blood's just pouring down Billy White Moon's face. Look at, he was waiting for the sleeper hold. And he's got the legs wrapped around. He's got, oh, Rwl, look at this. Counters. Snapmares his way out of a bad situation. The Great Rwl whips Billy White Moon to the corner. White Moon counters and escapes the corner. Has him up over the shoulders, but Rwl ain't having none of that. Elbows to the face. Takes him down with a running neck breaker. Follows it up with a series of stomps. Great Rwl rounds up Billy White Moon. Bleeding profusely into the corner. Hard clothesline takes White Moon down. And the Great Rwl is, well, he's just lit up. White Moon getting rounded up, but White Moon counters with a knee to the head. He's going into the war dance. This is bad. Oh, this is bad for Rwl. Here we go. The train's leaving the station, y'all. Oh, man. Kick to the head. White Moon rounds up the Great Rwl. Look at this. Has him up. There's that double knee breaker again. Billy White Moon gathers up the Great Rwl one more time here. This is with the kick. Rwl quick to get out of the way. Rwl whips back into the Best of the West corner. Rwl counters with a kick and escapes, goes behind, but Billy White Moon, quick with a counter of his own, Rounds Ramula up. Whoa! Devastating forearm right there. And Billy White Moon might be smelling victory here. Rounds him up, goes behind, and here we go again with that sleeper hold. And he's got it locked in. Oh, man. But he releases the hold for some reason. Probably the referee calling for the break. Oh, man. Here we go. Clover leaf, surfboard, stretch, stomp. Oh, man. These two have taken each other to the woodshed for sure. Billy White Moon dragging the great Ramula. Rounds him up, sets up a leg breaker. Ramula quickly back to his feet, but White Moon right on him, whips him into the corner one more time here. And in comes Jim Dandy Deacons. They're setting up something here. Flip over neck whip and a kick to the back. And look at this. Jim Dandy Deacons doing a little bit of showing off. Rounds the great Ramula up. Has him all the way up, man, and just, oh, man, military press dropping. Jim Dandy just showing off here. Rounds up Ramula. Here we go. Clothesline one, clothesline two. Look at this. Swing and a miss. Whoa! Forearm that takes Ramula down to the canvas. Jim Dandy Deacons rounds him up again. More bunkhouse brawling from Jim Dandy. There's a double shot. Takes Ramula back down one more time. Ramula rounded up. Jim Dandy whips him into the best of the west corner. Takes him up. Oh, man, no, man. Ramula can't take another top rope superplex. Not after the dislocated shoulder. Come on, Jim. Don't do that to him, man. Oh, man. Oh. Great Ramula's definitely going to need to see the medic after this one. Oh. Jim Dandy, look at this. I'll put him to sleep. Oh, man. Jim Dandy Deacon definitely not feeling Hondo and Ramula here. Scorch Ramula to the steps, head first into the unforgiving steel. Ramula with a kick to the midsection. Rounds him up. Oh, vertical suplex out there on the mats. Ramula's furious. Oh, I can't blame him. Rounds Jim Dandy up again, but Jim Dandy quick with the counter turns it into a neck breaker. and Billy White Moon over here orchestrating Jim Dandy. Like he's conducting the band. Jim Dandy gets countered. Ramula with left and right. Jim Dandy counters with a left. Gets countered by Ramula. These guys just trading shots on the outside now. Oh, man. Well, this one certainly went out. This one got out of hand about 10 minutes ago. Jim Dandy has him all the way up. And, long vertical suplex for great Ramula. Man, our time is definitely running low here. Ramula whipped back inside. Here comes Jim Dandy after him. Ramula getting back to his feet. Whips Jim Dandy to the corner. Oh, Jim Dandy escapes, has Ramula all the way up over the shoulders again. Oh, hangs him off the top rope. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Mercifully, thank God this one's over. What a prop.
Here are your winners, Billy White Moore and Jim Dan D. Deaver.
Boys, I think we just saw the match of the night. Look at Billy White Moon soaked in blood. And man, he's going to be sitting right next to the great Ramula in the doctor's waiting room. Wouldn't you love to be a fly on the wall for that one? What a match.
Just under 4 minutes remaining, Billy White Moon and Jim Dandy turn up the heat on Hondo and Ramula to garner a come-from-behind win. And I got a feeling that Billy White Moon and Ramula seriously don't care for one another because they were particularly brutal.
And Jim Dandy Deacons isn't too crazy about the Hawaiian Lion either. Do you think we'll ever see a rematch between the teams?
My name's Tex, not Nostradamus, but given the way these two teams went after each other, I wouldn't be surprised to see one or both of them roll into my office and ask for another shot. Well, anyway, we'll be back with a whole lot more when we return after the break, so folks, do stick with us.
All right, up ahead, American Powers, reigning women's tag champs, will face one of these for teams for the belts in a few weeks on June 29th at the next Supercard. It's Sherry Roy and Autumn Breeze, Trish Stratus and Lita, Crystal Fox Limited, and Les Femmes Fatales in a #1 Contenders for Way, Sudden Death, Tornado Tag.
Well, any one of these four teams could be Women's World Tag Team Champions if they could take down American Powers. And two of those four teams are former Women's Tag Team Champions in the first place. This one's going to be colorful.
Is a fatal four-way tag team match. Introducing first, Lita and Trish Stratus.
The greats from the Attitude Era, Trish and Lita laid the groundwork for the women's superstars of the current day, and could certainly make terrific women's tag champions. But that's a two-step process involving winning this match. And then the title match on the 29th. No matter who wins, this is gonna be a bear of a climb to the top.
All 8 women in the ring at the same time, all trying to get that 3 count or a submission, and everyone trying to stop it, all simultaneously. I don't envy you, Tex. This one's gonna be way hard to keep up with.
And their opponents. First, the Union.
Crystal the Pistol Gabor and the Fairfield Fox Faye Crawford were the former tag team champions until they lost the belts to American Powers. Neither one is exactly a fan of either Patty or Danielle, despite having kept things cordial up to now. But given their tempers, they've been on a slow burn with AP for months now, leading to cage matches, no rules matches, and several tags between. Both teams, so Crystal Fox Limited, have a huge vested interest in winning this one and hopefully regaining the women's tag titles down the road.
And it is for all of those reasons that you have just laid out, Wally, that Crystal Fox Limited are the heavy favorites to win this #1 contenders 4-way tornado tag match. But, and there's always a but, there's Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze, who are also women's former tag team champions.
Lots of fans are favoring Sherry and Autumn Breeze because of how long they held the women's tag belts for. But their fortunes against American Powers hasn't always been so good.
Making their way to the ring.
And chalking this one up is impossible to call because there's just way too many possible factors to be examined here as to who's walking out with their arms raised at the end. Man, oh man alive, what a way to top out the first star tonight.
I'm with you. I'm just gonna sit back in my big old swivel chair and let this thing take its course. There's just too much going on. You got Trish and Lita, you got Cherie and Autumn, and you got Crystal and Faye, and then you got the femme fatale, Jeff Williams and Mimi Emerson. There's no telling what could happen. So yeah, I'm with you. There ain't no way to call this one, so I'm just gonna chalk it up myself. We've got 3 of our teams, and we're just waiting for the 4th members of the party to show up. Les Femmes Fatales, and Mimi Emerson, and Jet Williams. And, well, guys, I gotta be honest with you. I like them. I love what Jeannie's done with them. It took a lot for them to get to this point, but they have had problems winning a solid match for a long time.
And their opponents, Les Femmes Fatales.
They're extremely talented. They're extremely tough. I mean, you saw what they did in the bunkhouse brawl against the Bell Council. But as far as actually winning a solid match, even their first match with American Powers was a draw. They wound up shaking hands at the end of it. So I'm just like, they may be wild cards. They may surprise us. We don't know, but I'm not optimistic.
I don't know. Jet and Mimi can be extra aggressive in a no disqualification setting like this. It could end up working to their advantage. But like you say, gents, too many variables in this one.
But with all our principles in place, it's time to quit goofing around and see who's got the goods here tonight.
Right you are, boys, and when the smoke clears, we will have confirmed #1 contenders for the women's tag titles. There's the bell, and here we go. Total anarchy. This is going to be insane. Crystal Gabor, Cherie Roy, Faye Crawford, and Autumn Breeze. Lita going after Mimi Emerson. Jet Williams going after the Fairfield Fox. Faye Crawford whips Jet into the corner, goes after Autumn Breeze, a series of hard right hands. Lita and Crystal Gabor going at it. Trish Stratus looking for a victim here. Gets caught up behind by Crystal Gabor into a headlock punch. Faye Crawford getting to her feet. Goes after Jet Williams again. Mimi Emerson stomping and kicking on Cherie Roy. Lita and Crystal Gabor still going at it. Hard forearm from Autumn Breeze on Trish Stratus. Oh my, this is getting out of hand. Oh man, Autumn Breeze off the rope, take Trish Stratus down. Lita and Crystal on the outside, Trish on the outside, Mimi on the outside, Cherie Roy on the outside. Moving on with Autumn, Jet Williams, and Fairfield Fox inside the ring. Now Crystal Gabor. A little sadism here. Stepping on the hair of Lita for Fairfield Fox. Setting up Mimi, but here we go. Vertical suplex on Mimi Emerson. Autumn Breeze with a steel chair. About to go after Trish, but that didn't work out. Crystal's relentlessly going after Lita. Turns her attention to Trish Stratus and then immediately goes back to Lita again. Now Trish getting involved. Jet Williams. There's Lita. Autumn Breeze and Jet. Jet with a belly-to-belly suplex on Lita. Lita rounding up Mimi Emerson. Crystal Gabor slams Trish Stratus into the barricade. And meanwhile on the inside, it's the Fairfield Fox and Cherie Roy. Faye Crawford going into a submission on Cherie Roy here. Jet Williams comes back into the ring, but Cherie Roy counters the submission. Mimi Emerson way out there on the ramp. Crystal Gabor stomping on Autumn Breeze. Lita, the only one in the ring right now. Jet Williams spinning. Now everybody's on the outside. Fairfield Fox and Trish Stratus, Lita and Jet Williams, Crystal Gabor, Mimi Emerson. Everybody else is late. Faye Crawford with a kendo stick, disarmed by Trish Stratus. Kick to the midsection from Trish on Crystal Gabor. Jet Williams is countered by Faye Crawford. Lita with a basement drop kick on Crystal. Cherie Roy going after Lita. One-arm suplex. Super kick. Mimi Emerson. Cherie Roy. Fairfield Fox and Jet Williams. Faye Crawford into a bow and arrow stretch. And Jet Williams goes after Mimi Emerson. Hard kick goes after Cherie Roy. Slams her into the barricade. Meanwhile, Autumn Breeze fight on Trish Stratus. Crystal Gabor and Lita still going at it. Jet Williams goes after Lita. Russian leg sweep. Faye Crawford takes down Autumn Breeze. Jet Williams tries to slam Faye Crawford into the barricade. Goes behind her hard. Uppercut in the back of the head. Autumn Breeze goes after Jet Williams. Counters Jet Williams with an elbow. Goes behind. Has her up. And slams her to the ground. Crystal Gabor again going after Lita. Gets stopped by Autumn Breeze. Cherie Roy and Trish Stratus. Lita and Cherie Roy. Mimi Emerson and Trish Stratus. Man, this one just off the chain. Crystal Gabor and Jet Williams. And on the SSL, man, Cherie Roy just got rolled back into the ring by Faye Crawford. Fairfield Fox. Kick. Flip. Man, Cherie Roy is down. Faye Crawford goes for a pin. Nobody to stop her. Only a two. Cherie Roy, the queen of the Black Garden, getting that arm back up. Just unzipped. Faye Crawford getting ready to strike. Cherie Roy. Cherie Roy tries with a kick to the midsection. Crystal Gabor is in there laid out. Cherie Roy takes Faye Crawford down. Mimi Emerson, kick. Trish Stratus and Autumn Breeze. And Jet Williams going at it. Jet Williams, hard forearm. Meanwhile, Cherie Roy with an armbar on Crystal Gabor. Nobody to stop her. Cherie Roy foiled as Crystal escapes the hold. Takes her down with a flying forearm. Now Crystal Gabor. Cherie Roy, the only ones in the ring here. Crystal takes her down. Here we go. Crystal Gabor setting up to a figure four leg lock. And Cherie Roy. Trish Stratus foiling the submission attempt. Meanwhile, we still got 4 ladies on the outside. This is nuts. Crystal Gabor putting the figure 4 on Trish Stratus for foiling the submission. Trish turning it around on Crystal, escaping the hold. Mimi and Lita on the outside. Autumn and Jet on the outside. Trish and Crystal on the inside. Now Trish Stratus rounds up Crystal Gabor and is trying to escort Crystal to the ropes. Lita just got rolled back into the ring. Now Trish calling for total satisfaction on Crystal Gabor. Ooh, and there it is. Now Lita rounding Crystal up too. Mimi with a kendo stick gets foiled. Lita counters with an elbow. And look at this, there's a pin attempt here too. Crystal gets the shoulder up, foils Trish's spin attempt. Now Cherie Roy back in the ring. Goes into an armbar on Trish Stratus. And Trish, oh, she's tapping. That is it. Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze are our new number 1 contenders.
Here are your winners.
The Queen of the Black Garden and Autumn Breeze. Autumn Breeze picking up a win in her native Pennsylvania here, becoming the confirmed number 1 contenders for the women's world titles. They'll be facing American Powers at the end of the month. Congratulations to the former women's tag team champion.
Cherie Roy earns the tap-out win over Trish in this insane setting. No question about it, Cherie and Autumn have certainly earned their spot, but now the onus will be on them on the 29th and hopefully right a big wrong in the eyes of their fans. That's a wrap on our 1, our 2, and even more action when we come back.